Oh yeah. We're back again, man, on the Tribal Stone podcast. It's episode 9, and I'm chilling with your tribal chief.
Are we?
Yeah, behind the scenes, man. And I'm your official tribal chief, as you know, with Smacks on the way, man. Yeah, man, it's been a journey to these episodes, chief, man. Yeah, man.
We're on episode 9 now.
Yeah, we've been doing this on a whim. without planning, just two guys talking that shit. Yeah, well, yeah, man, speaking their own truth, you know. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Some people like this shit. Yeah, well, some people don't. Yeah, and we're a growing platform, you know.
Yeah,
and I hope they grow with us too, man. You know, I hope they grow with us. Yeah, man. I hope you guys are good. We're back, and we've been facing some problems, you know, technically. Yeah, well, with this stuff behind me, my PC getting fucked up, me almost losing my fucking finger trying to fix it. Yeah, man, it's been a roller coaster ride, but we've been trying. Yeah, man. Load shedding has been getting on our fucking nerves, man. Yeah, and for no it's been getting on our fucking nerves. Yeah, well, but hey, let's get to it, man. Seems like a lot has been happening, man. A lot has been happening. Yeah, well, we call this thing American IT on TikTok is my one source of news where I just want to laugh and shit. Yeah, well, where that guy, Dr. Umah from United States was here, I think, the past week.
Here in South Africa.
Yeah, and I think Usbo refused the invite to accompany him. Yeah, but nigga once said I don't know about how true it is, but I even saw him on the Shoga Penuel. Yeah, the Black Pen. Yeah, but whereby he was also still talking about China is taking over South Africa in a manner that Mandarin is being taught in our schools, and Mandarin language is one of our official languages, also of which it's not. But I think in some of the things he say, where he said Mandarin is being taught in our schools. But not in the schools that we know. Yeah, but maybe because as model schools or was eventually they're testing it out. Eventually, maybe. Yeah, well, izawungena ke mhlambe nakwezi government schools and everything, because I think Mutsaka once talked about something relative, but most South Africans are not aware of the things that are actually happening around them. You know, I'm trying to look where my glass is at. No, the magic glass. No, and you're supposed to even write on that thing. Yabo McG. Yeah, that blowjob thing on podcast and show. It was only the audio. It wasn't nothing allowing. It was only the audio. You can't get pissed off get audio while you are watching Black Dog or ETV. No Nansika. No. This is what you call what's this thing? Adulting. Nezinye izinto man you've seen izinto the queen kukho inansika the queen the wife yes the wife kukho ezanansika zika
explicit.
Yeah, but so you can't get pissed off over sound. You heard, you didn't see, and there is inansika pa 18 on the top right corner, if not the left corner. Yeah, but so you can't be pissed off because you are letting your kids watch podcast and show while it clearly says 18 and above.
18 and above, you see.
Yeah, so there's also that, man. And I enjoyed the episode. I don't want to lie. I just skipped through the part where I did. Come on, man.
Yeah.
And then the fucked up part was when McG asked the girl who was sucking that nigga's dick in that episode. After sucking the dick, he asked, "So what would you tell young girls out there, like as a positive thing, a positive role after sucking someone's dick when was it on?" Like, come on, dude, you did that. He did that that girl dirty my guy ngifuna ugxoka umenze mjaka umenze mjaka kakhulu yabo. Anyway yabo. Anyway my nigga yabo, there is this thing yabo I wanted to talk about. We've been talking about it but not in a deeper level. We just scratched the surface and everything yabo. In South Africa right now yabo, as we usually say, people here like to copy from the West and everything. Which is almost totally wrong because it yakhabana in the culture, to be honest, New York.
Yeah.
So on a dating scene right now, on a relationship state, what do you think of it? Do you think love still exists, or you can find someone out there to still love you and whatsoever, build your family with and whatsoever?
In our current state, indlela kwelizwe siphila kulo nemihla siphila kulo. You see?
Yeah. Oh shit! Sorry.
I could say about all I think it's a corner true love somewhere somehow, but and yazi ba how because now noma mhlawumbe umuntu ebenalo uthando but uzojikwazi izinto ezenzekayo throughout the world. Throughout the world funiseke to the point funiseke even if naye benalo phele naye give up naye isenzeke hlobo kwezwa ngalo ngokubona but ke balukhona ulifumana kanzima hayi nje lulu. You see, that's what I'm saying. You see,
so
uthi
likhona wena but ulifumana kanzima.
Yeah, I think ngathi out of 100% base ngithatha ke odds out of 100% no 98
mna I
no
think
2% out of 100% 2% uba uthi ufumana so that 2% at least
at least I count up here, I count if on the like it's democracy man, majority rules, so la 2% I count.
They don't be sure about 2% I count but ke la 2% counts for something because no kujonge we exam bakuthiwa ukusota 1% upase bona 1% account and 2%.
It doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter because at the end of the day xa short akekho still yabo, so akekho yabo, because here's the thing, I think inkenenkene into yenanzika ye relationship states alapha because everybody believes
wayibiza kamnandi wathi inkenenkene.
Yo man, if kuwe mfethu ayingoma cherry yibhiya, what's your problem mfethu?
I wanted to use that one as inkenenkene.
And I came up with this idea le episode because of ndiyawazi uba ngumuntu njani hleli nje ufuna uthetha ngamangazana hleli
yabo ngifumile kuwo
uphuma kuphi
ngenenkenekene zami.
No, I'm still not good man, I'm still suffering from a flu yabo. So what happening is in the dating scene, the problem I have with it, we are held accountable as men, as I used to say in the previous episodes, right? We are held accountable that we should be this, we should do this and do that, but no one is holding the other gender accountable on what they should be doing in a relationship. They finally enjoy, as of which that's where the problem is with me. Because like is that you are supposed to you're supposed to go out and make money and do all these things for someone who's broke. In order for you to date, as a man, you have to go through all this shit, collect money to just date a broke person. And this broke person does not appreciate the resources or desire in return. And that this person does not appreciate, this is just a quick scheme. So for money mali. That's another problem. Because the pangala in a job that pays me from check to check. And she came to take little that I have, knowing that who she wants and everything, wasting my time and my resources. That's a problem for me in a manner that most of women that we run into, especially up in Lokshin, in the hoods, we run into hood rats. All they see is cheese.
Yes.
And they always think that if they can get you, they can get another better guy, and they can get another better guy than that guy. Then they get, because they think they are 10s. No one is a 10. And women are delusional, thinking that they are 10s. Me, I know I'm not a fucking 10. I got my flaws and shit.
Yes.
I may be a 6 or a 7 for a guy. And then we're younger Leo. 6 is just average, by the way, and 7 is just a little bit above average. And then because I still got a lot to work on myself.
Yes.
I still gotta work to get this money. I still gotta, So I'm constantly improving myself. So I can't be delusional and say I'm a 10 because I'm this. I got this. I still gotta work on myself. I will never reach a 10 because there's nobody who's perfect. But you ask right now a woman outside, what does she rate herself out of 10? She will say 10. No.
9.
And they always lie to each other, calling themselves queens. And everything. And then they say they're strong and independent and but they are dependent on men's money. And they are dependent on men to protect them.
You see?
That's the most delusional thing I've ever heard. This thing, feminism, that being strong and independent. No one is born to be strong and independent. Humans are born to be codependent on each other.
Yes.
For instance, let me tell you this. When a man starts to make money, what he thinks about, I'm talking about a real man who's raised right on values and other things. But Lomchita is that when he starts to make money, he's gonna start thinking about making family, starting a family, and leaving a legacy. But that's what a man would do, a real man would do, right? And continue protecting that family until the day he dies. And everything. It's different when a woman starts to make money. In most cases, there are exceptions to the rules, but in most cases, in most cases, the women that make money, she's gonna stream. I'm a strong, independent woman. I pay my own bills. I do this. I don't need a man. Blah blah blah, and all that shit. Which is delusional. Which is delusional. Because everybody needs somebody. Never. And for the matter of fact that they have to say that they are strong and independent proves that they're not. I don't care. They might give me a flag on this shit. I don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck. That's why I'm looking at the camera right now. I don't give a fuck. They might give me a flag on this shit. I don't give a fuck.
I know.
The moment you feel the urge, the need to say that you are all powerful, and you are independent, you have to point that out. It clearly shows that you are not what you claim to be. You can't claim to be a king. You have to show to be a king. And when they say they are queens, there's no queen without a king.
You see,
in all of history, there's no queen without a king. But you can look around, even the game of chess. In order for there to be a queen, there has to be a king, because a king has land, has army, has men, has wealth. And then he marries a woman, and then she becomes a queen. But no king becomes a king by marrying a queen. Do you get what I'm saying?
I get you.
They might call you a prince, not a king.
Yes.
So, do you think Queen Elizabeth, if she married out of royalty and married just some random nigga out there, he was going to be king? No. He was just going to be a prince, not a king, because he don't have no royal blood in him and everything. But if I were to kill a king today and take a king spot and marry my girlfriend and everything, she automatically becomes what? A queen.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So those who feel the need to say that they are something don't actually have that power.
Yeah.
They want it, they yearn it, they need it. And they put on this facade of thinking that they are what they say they are, but they aren't.
Yes.
Never. Especially when they believe that they are the table. Yeah, well, I guess Steve Harvey is their role model right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, because he's the one who thinks these girls are the prize. Yeah, well, these girls are not the prize, especially the ones we have.
Yeah, especially the one we have.
Yeah, the ones we have.
Yeah.
In our generation, they are not the prize. Definitely not the prize. They are not traditional women. So why should we, as men, stick to our traditional roles?
Yeah,
why should we stick to our tradition?
Generation when it comes to traditions,
Funny this mother of two ngokufundini. Uyabo onanzika abantu abane-body count engapha kokuqonda yabo ngisho
kakuthiwa umuntu makasile umqombothi akakwazi ukusilwa njani.
They don't know their cultural roles.
You see?
They don't know their wife roles. They don't know how to be a mother also. Yabo? All they want is the high life they see on TV.
Yes.
And they don't even know if Lando comes with consequences, comes with that you, because there ain't nothing for free here. You pay for that life. And any nigga that gives you more than 500 and or 10K or 4.5 and whatsoever, that nigga would want to control you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the end of the day. Yeah, but because your responsibility, so what he says is word.
Yeah,
but
in most cases,
that person is going to control you because of all financial decisions and everything, all means of surviving as a person. That's another thing that people don't understand when it comes to land. Yeah, but this dating sin thing. Yeah, but and all the time, women think they deserve that 1% nigga. As a nigga's part, the millionaires, the guys who earn six figures and everything. Not all of them deserve that.
Yeah.
Most of them are average looking at best. Yeah, well, and they are plump. By plump, I mean fat, nigga. I'm not fat shaming no one. I'm just saying, yeah, well, they're not taking care of their bodies, and they are not retaining their traditional and religious values, which is staying a virgin until you are married and everything and all that.
Yes.
Yeah, well. Whereas we are told that we are supposed to protect, provide, and profess our love to our family, to our women, to our and all that shit. Yeah, well. And providing is number one at the top, and protection is second on the top.
Yes. Yes.
John, what's the lumzakelo I choose? If we are puma up on the sharia,
yeah,
near date. Okay, you out in a club, no tune, and then someone says something slick, what you expected to do?
Expected about retaliate, about it. Yeah, let's say why uzokwenza ntoni ngalethithweyo ngokukum akona uzoyenza awuzoprotect awuzothini awuzodefend and stuff. Yes,
if you don't, she's gonna look at you in some kind of way and she's gonna lose a lot of respect for you.
Yes.
Yeah, well, if you don't react to that and you don't play your role.
Yes.
Yeah, well, but the moment you expect them to play their fucking role, what's the gonna do? You're misogynistic. You controlling.
Yes.
You what? Hey.
Understand.
Well, no, you can understand that when I feel because you can't have a preference. You can't have a say in what kind of relationship you want with these women. Never. The moment you have a preference, that demonize on a guy.
Yeah.
As I said, especially you have a preference of younger women like 22, 20, 23, 24, 25. Latest is 25. The moment you have low preference in Jalo, they start having a problem calling you names. Like pedophiles or whatever. Whereas these are legal women, adults.
Adults, yes.
Yabo. And they must say nyan. Abantwana esikhula nabo beleqo 541 na. Otaflindi fundini. May you soul rest in peace though. Nabo otaflindi fundini. Nabo yamkhumbula abasiyayo otaflindi. Yabo beleqa bona pha besithini. And most yabo ain't even my type right now. They were my type before. Oh, they were not my type before, but now they ain't even my type. That girl's not my type. Yeah, funny motherfucker look like she's 60-year-old and shit. You remember the one was Never. So you gotta take care of yourself if you want this type of niggas as we know Mazana, but as cheater also is getting warmer. In the way theater. They're always getting warmer. Yeah. Let's be honest, bruh. Yeah. Let's be honest. The dating scene is fucked up. This life has no balance. I can't be held accountable by my religion and culture and my tribe. The cultural things that my tribes are supposed to do. Whereas they no longer hold the women or the girls, they no longer teach them the values of being a wife, the values of being a mother, the values of being someone's significant other. Now, I can't be told, chief, and taught that intombazane iphathwa ngohlobo. Uyabo? Funeke ndenze ngohlobo. Ndithi ngohlobo. Xa ndiphatha umuntu ongusisi funeke ndithi uyasifuna isihoyo, uyayifuna into ethile. Whereas they ain't doing the same to them.
Yebo, njalo njalo.
Uyabo? Kaloku it must balance. Le mali ufuneka ndiyikhuphe lefuneke kuranwe indlu ngayo even naye if she's working, right?
Yeah.
Namhlanje hey bendiye almost knows it.
I remember I was in during the day.
Luckily the queue was way too long. Okay. So I decided to start some conversation with a lady that was in front of me. She was a married lady. So she kept talking about her marriage, this guy and everything. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm not gonna say her name, just for but she told me her name, who she was and everything. But but I'm just saying, but I'm trying to get to a point here. And she married this nigga, it's been over a year and shit. This nigga does not clean, does not cook, he comes home and whatsoever, now she works and whatsoever and comes back. But he are complaining it's just that even when she's sick, this nigga don't do shit. Never. Now, I'm not gonna say I'm to do right because what we didn't take slaves to be wives. We didn't take women to be wives and then turn them to slaves. That's not what we do. That nigga is clearly wrong if he does that. Manyani. Doesn't help her when she's sick and whatsoever. Even if fever and whatsoever, it proves something else. Even if lamnana a worse, that nigga is not gonna take care of her. He can only just pretend but when push comes to shove, which is going wrong for any nigga that's listening to this shit, that's watching this shit, it's wrong. You can't take him and provide and everything. And then now mistreated at home. Doesn't matter how much you work. If your wife is sick or your girlfriend is sick and 24/7 and everything, then even if you must say, look, boss, man, not every day, but seriously, seriously, idinga uattendwa lewe. Clearly, no man zoluphuma alien then ngomso ningangeni if kunjalo. Because kukhona endlini. Your employer will understand. You've communicated that. Then uzabuya neproof mos. Yenantsika yechoyo because bakhona amaphepha axeka nento nongekane khona. Uhambe uyothenga amayeza ekhemisi nento then uwabeke pha. Then umane umcheckisha close span ba hayi
uzokuba uhambe uyothenga iphepha likagqirha.
No, I'm just saying, because andifuni ikhangelekele way ngathi apha ndizobhesha andizongizobhesha much. I'm saying the way maybe 50-50, we want balance.
Even if akaguli mfethu, because for instance baphangela by 2. Umjita nawe. Ngamanye amaxesha usonde
uphume awujinwanga uthinanga, then do something kamncedise. Uyayibona inshoyo kamncedise. Uyayibona inshoyo. Iyazi mfethu, i-couch unzima umove umuntu oyi-1.
Yes.
But xa imove ngabantu abayi-2, it's very easy. Because you hold your end and you hold your end and you move the quicker than one person. It's flexible. Yonke into i-cup. But when one person is working on it, ziyakhala, and the other one uzawudikwa. The other one uzawudikwa. And another thing that I came across in video when I chief 80% sure a pastor who's been counseling some people who are married for 27 years. I think when he posted it. So Lomchita says
he
passed and Lomchita. So the thing is, Lomchita says in equal research I conducted where younger than 27 years, he's found that Umchato did not end because this person was unhappy. It ended, simply because there were expectations, ezenziwayo pha, ngaphakathi kanye expectiweyo ngumuntu othile angazicommunicate with their significant other. That's why if you get 18 in a relationship, it end. He's not saying that's always the case. He's saying
majority
of the time, a common thread is that most, and I think he was referring to women because women are not good communicators, to be honest. How many women have you dated that expect you to be a mind reader? That you're supposed to know by life, that you're supposed to know what she feels, you're supposed to know without them communicating. They expect you to communicate and say exactly what you fucking want to say, what you want, but they expect you to understand it. Like Charles Xavier with the X-Men, Libro, ukwazi already know. That's a quick way to a fucking disastrous relationship. Because before stress I'm supposed to be at peace. I'm supposed to knock her off in this house, but no, I'm going home. And I'm gonna receive warmth because I've been better. No manager, but boss and because I have to.
You see,
still, but I'm supposed to be offloading my shit.
Yes.
And we can't even offload with the women we have today, bro. We can't even offload. That's why most amachita is trauma, to be honest, because as never wanted therapy, watching, we go therapy, as never wanted your significant other should be this one ocheta now, because you are no longer with your friends. The first line of defense is her. Now with the first line of defense, it's you. For her. We can no longer do that. Because Galogo because every time you speak, gets used against you. No one is listening because we are sure about what you want. But she ain't listening. She's just listening to turn Lando into a weapon someday. I say this.
End up no man. Because we down the line
I notice. So I'm not saying men are perfect. I've been talking about men in this entire podcast from episode 1. I've been trying to get men straight up. I even got bragged by other men. Because they couldn't handle the truth.
Yes.
yabo, but ayizonceda ulungise icala eliyi-1 libe nelinye icala lonakele, because ain't nobody perfect. Women are not perfect. They lie, they cheat, they steal, they do whatever men do.
Yes.
Yabo, and lana ndishilo nakule episode nathi even if you cheat, yabo, as a guy okanye as a girl, yabo, or a woman, mandiyithele ngohlobo because girls are just young as a woman, yabo, even if it's not the same kuba senziwa yishiri, but it hurts the same nakubo. Yabo, do not disregard the feelings.
Yes.
Yabo, so i-dating scene yethu i-dangerous ngolo hlobo because akekho cingo lomnye. Yabo, everyone is doing something saying that ba akayazi ayizomhurtisha, what he don't know won't hurt him, won't kill him, what she don't know won't kill her. Yabo, that's a problem. It's now in our dating scene. I was asking you about what do you think about the dating scene. So yonke le ndithi try leads back to this point. Yabo, uba akekho cingo lomnye. Yabo, that's why I'm afraid to date a girl who doesn't fear God. Yabo, as I said that I would never do a business with a man that doesn't fear God.
Yes.
Yabo, simply because I don't fear the God fear. You are God-fearing man and whatsoever. Not fearing as moyeka that you could cower and no. In a manner that you fear him of what he might think of you and Judgment Day and everything. Because he's always watching. So the moment you have that in the back of your head that there's someone who's always watching you, when you do every choice you make, then uyacinga before ends.
Yes.
And you would consider your partner before ends. Yabo, yonke loo nto uyenzayo. Uyabo, ngoku ke ngoku xa uzawudeyitha nomntu who's not God fearing, who's just doing things because they are legal to do.
Yes.
They are not morally right, but they are legal to do.
Sure.
Yabo, this is big up. That person is going to be selfish. That person is going to cost you your life, your peace, your mental health is going to deteriorate into something. And once one of the 5 important elements of your life goes wrong, it might leak into other 4 elements of your life.
Yes.
If your relationship gets fucked up, is a fuck up in yako, which will go to ispan which is economically, then physically, emotionally you already fucked up because you fuck up in yako that way. Spiritually you're gonna get fucked up also. It is a trainer on all counts of yourself.
Yes.
So londele eating, you must always aim to balance your life and also be able to observe or analyze what goes on in your life and what's dangerous in your life. Now, the problem with men is that today is that they don't want to leave women who are toxic. And women don't want to leave men who are toxic also. It's not a one-way street that you see. It's both ways. It's both ways. As I said when we started this podcast, that I didn't come here to bash women. Because people have a misconception. When you say something that they don't want to hear, which hurts them, they're going to say that, when you bash women, you don't. It's just that this person does not want to hear that because hinyani and this person is doing that. Exhibit A, uyakumbula nobesithetha ngaye abantu abameshop.
Yes.
What happened there? Was a comment. Everybody else got exactly what I was trying to say. But those bamana bevuka every day bayomanga shop benza no. They went in. Bezithethelele uba kwathini. But I don't want to dwell on that, otherwise we're going to sound like a broken record. Yabo. Kwenzeka ntoni pha emhlweni ngoku? Yabo. That's what's happening with our relationship also. Yabo. As people. Our relationship sin. Yabo. And moving on from that. Yabo, but it's related.
Related.
It seems like with dating scene, it's men versus women. It shouldn't be like that.
Yes.
It shouldn't. Especially for black women than men and black men. Yeah, well, it shouldn't be like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we out here dragging each other as black men and women. Yeah, well, so instead of basilungisani, yeah, well, in a respectful manner.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, in some sort. Yeah, well, only for likes, and we turn everything into a joke.
Yes,
yeah,
we do.
Jongumzakelo, kukho into ebeyithethwa nge-load shedding apha and everything, nabantu bakaSikumMac did a special nantsika episode over that. Yeah, but what trended?
You see?
What trends? Lawe blowjob, because he did it in the same week.
Based on
Yeah. What trends? What trends? It proves where in mind state most South Africans is at.
Yes.
Never. And the more we ignore, I understand. The most important shit, ne?
Yeah,
is boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, boring and it's exhausting. Yeah, the most important shit that is important to learn, that is important, that is important, it is boring, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, it is really boring. Yeah, but it's worth learning. It's worth the attention. Yeah, because at the end of the day, you're crying over it. Yeah, at the end of the day, it affects your daily living. At the end of the day, yeah, but in short, yeah, but guess what? People rather focus on entertainment. And those that don't affect their daily lives. Yeah, la way we make cheaper, la blowjob and everything does not affect everything. In matter of fact, they've forgotten about it. Move on. But load shedding is still there.
You see?
But if we did pay attention to the load shedding saga, what do you think would happen? Where every South African is on with social media, it away day in, day out.
Yes.
The pressure the government would feel.
Yeah,
because the media is one of the ways of the government can listen.
Yeah, in my man.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, I do understand, but I saw few people there. Yeah, so few people, maybe good. A few people, but I didn't include myself in that because at the end of the day, I understand by Zambia and Pelele Pilan. Now, I've seen that before.
Yeah, I know
the councillor, but let's be honest. When our bandu they are getting it benefits after, because it's always the people at the front of that march that get in and second. Then after Bonabe they go quiet. They forget about the majority that was there. Yeah, I've seen this song before, my guy. I've heard it before. Yeah, my mother was part of this shit. My uncles, 3 of them, part of that shit. Yeah, they used to take me everywhere with them. Yeah, when it came to that shit. And people think, maybe I am not politically aware. I am politically aware. That's why I said I don't want this podcast to turn into a political sphere.
Yeah,
the phone focus because I've seen what politics do to people.
Yes.
Yeah, so on and so forth and so forth. Yeah, I've never benefited from anything from this area. Yeah, as meetings it was zenziwa in closed spaces. Nali wolos nalwa. Nabo?
Yes.
It's either kuzabizwa iBGM kuthiwa ngiyibhi natshwa iBGM ye-ANC ngapha wonke amalungu entuntuni ngapha ya kwathini. We are not all ANC. Xa kuthiwa kubizwa abahlali kwathini unohlahla nibizwa ngapha ya ka-10 kodwa ninalo iholo lwenu. And akho isidima solo-10 zonke inantsikazi lapha. U9, 11 and yabo
ilapha nyana
zonke ezilapho. So you telling me ngokufuneka ndiye ngapha kwenye unit engadibenanga nale into sithetha ngayo to accommodate aba bantu. Who's gonna fethu kuphi naphi kona ntsikeleliphi xhaqwaza lizasuka apha le kwenye nantsika ngapha ya ngobana abazawushiya abantwana babo apha baye ngapha ya ka-10 umzekelo. Uyabo because kaloku kude pha
and uyofumaniseka ziphuma nasebusuku lezi zinto ukubona.
Yebo You get what I'm saying? As benefiting, but let's go back to this man versus woman thing because yeah, but as I was saying, but black women and black men have never been at odds with each other. I think we said this with first episode. I know, but it didn't get much attention because it was the first episode or second episode. Yeah, but again, I'm telling the guys why I keep on coughing like they say, blind. Pause that shit. Pause it. Pause that shit. So yeah, my nigga, as I was saying, as I was saying, I don't know. What's air control? I'm feeling some type of way and shit. Black women, and black men, were never at odds with each other, Jonga, you're in apartheid, again. All the struggles of Mama Bachi, Sama Papa, and everything. They were fighting for their own rights. Yongelando. It is no one, no mama. But the problem is this feminism movement that's trying to push the agenda of independence and everything. You're wrong, Olawi. Very much so. You're wrong, Olawi. I'm not saying you're wrong to own your own shit. But the idea of being strong and independent when you don't have to be. Men and women are supposed to work with each other. There are things that a man cannot do. There are things that a woman cannot do. When we sit uthi gqino 50 wakho, gqino 50 wami, senze 100%. We build a family unit. Men and women. Fonini ngathi londo ngiyaguglisha mos namhlanje I'm trying to do research. So okay, what should I talk about the episode namhlanje and everything. So I search first. What is a man?
Yes.
Simple answer. An adult male. An adult human male. Simple answer. Now I search what is a woman. Is a color. It's either or. An adult human female. And I want to a screenshot, I'm there tonight, screenshot. And I was like, it doesn't make sense. It's that one adult human female or anyone who identifies as.
That needs explanation.
And like, what do you mean by anyone who identifies as? By anyone. But when I ask you about what is a man, what a nigga straight by an adult human male.
Yes.
So I'm expecting an adult human female. That's what a woman is. Simple as that. They're trying to accommodate this transgender agenda. Which is fucked up. It's fucked up. I rather be labeled as homophobic. I kid you not, bro. Nanza iphone, you can light it up right now with all the links. Slippers, why phones? Why are you wrong? When you're wrong, now can you go wrong? I don't know.
Understand why you could because the way she question mark related lake will
Lando been taking that la ways you figure PSA. Because here's the thing, I'm Googling now. Who come on who are Googling now, but no versus Googling and everything. From all at all, Nendon, you know it all by almost a Tando Pata was our subjects in here. As of which, when we talk to or the child stage of puberty, now you're becoming good stage still you're a teenager, you are working towards a male. In male. Next stage of being a male, which is to a teenager, and then that is a young man, then being a man. And then you go from there amantombazana are moving from girl to being a woman and everything. Ngoku nobi LO nobi teen syllabus. I'm curious. Nobi teen textbook LO. I'm very much curious. Because I don't want to send my kid into a school or a South Tamasamba Angela.
This is an IPP system. I take a textbook. I give my syllabus.
I got nothing to worry about mapping the system.
I would even. Did I syllabus one full so and
Hey, bro. Yeah, I'm even afraid. I want to look into it, but yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna find there. No, don't know what I'm gonna find there. But I changed the syllabus. Yeah, when my brother was still in there, I think some caps. Yeah, but again, London, I tell you about. Like actually syllabus, the textbooks has got changed because from when we went to high school and everything, textbooks are changed.
Education and then
Yeah, woman. Yeah, woman. Why you look at me like that, bro? Come on. So this person's thing, Chief, that I'm trying to disarmor on everything. Never. Men can never fight women. Never. My pale little note. Yoba. We are fighting women. We are only fighting the devil inside them. The devil that is telling them that they don't need us while they do. Because what I've noticed, this agenda has been pushed by the government.
Okay.
In most cases.
It's a kind of explanation.
Yeah. Here's the thing. There's money to be made by Utata Nabikweli. No. And I will never advocate for men who run away from their responsibilities from children that they're supposed to be taken care of.
Yeah.
I would never advocate for those motherfuckers at all. My father didn't have shit, but he was around. If I'm not sure. And I know who he is. In knowing who he is, I know who I am.
Yeah.
Now, that's why most of this is like life in the whole lula on source. Shake me from my stance. Because I know who I am. I know both my parents, therefore I know who I am. Now, and there are people who only know one and are clinging on one side to identify themselves. We are born in the choice. Simply because of a motherfucker that ran away. Or a motherfucker that is kept away from the child, from the children. Because you know women fight with children. You know men run away from children. Especially each generation you're that a bit. So I won't make an excuse for those people. The thing is that I'm trying to say here is that when if family structure it dismembered, there is a huge problem that happens. They become drug dealers. They become criminals. They become everything that is immoral. Out of that, it's only a few people, because in the start it's like before, it's 50% chance that those children are bound to fail. It was a study that was conducted. It's not me who's saying this. It's on the internet. You can Google that shit. When the father is not home, the children are more likely to be failures. They are more likely to be more on the wrong side of the law than if there was a father inside. Not saying that there are exceptions to there aren't exceptions to a rule.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there was
Yeah.
but in most cases whereby most yabantu who have suffered from not having both parents in the home, they have not made it whatsoever by community standards and social standards and whatsoever. And then kubeko a case whereby you have one mother. Prosperation. Speaking of which, there are children who are raised by only mothers.
Yeah.
That I know a nigga right now who has raised his son since he was 3 or 2 years old. No?
Yeah.
My friend. I know a nigga right now. Breaking his back, touching jobs as in Janina, and everything. Just so he can provide for this nigga he brought in this life. I know, lonely. And I've seen this nigga constantly trying, without trying to break the law. Zama to mold himself so that he can be a positive role model to his son.
Yeah.
And everything. So this thing versus me probably must end. And the women must stop being bitter. If she yes, but let it be about the kid.
Yeah.
So if she share kacho. If she was share even if she was mashake. No, I guess those are zoba afuna ubulala simply because of 10. Nah, man. You were in that person's life for a reason. I understand you feel like you wasted your resources by investing in that person. But it's not a waste, especially if it's not a waste. Because if say a license or if now she can provide for that kid. You don't have to for the kid. Even when I see a court for his support, it won't be that much because now your qualification whereby you can stand by and you got transactions, you got receipts to show for it. So you shouldn't try for that. Don't try over that. We'll just find a way to move on. I understand. Because I saw I think I counted those bullets about around 27. All to find out she went and studied the law and whatsoever. Qualify for type so Lumchita became frustrated and loaded off on her. So she died. I don't know if the nigga ended up killing himself because after I love you, I didn't follow the story. I didn't follow the story. Maybe my young years ago. Because I kept on thinking, what if it was my sister? What if it was one? That's why I always put on extra work because I understand. Sister one need to depend on me. Only nigga that she's gonna depend on after is the nigga that comes here as a payload for then but even then she has to be someone who can provide for herself even without a nigga. In the short. Even my daughter, I try to go in those lands and whatsoever. And I try to teach, but you do not play with people's feelings because people have a certain way of reacting. And we all react differently. And as with crisis, I always stay calm. Something but inside I'll be burning. But because I have to think straight, for everybody else, because they think of out of emotions and everything. Even me. Now I'm thinking when I emotional moment, but in hey, I have to. I can't let my emotions take over. Be over when I'm alone in my fucking room and whatsoever. But when I'm there, when I've done what I've need to do, then I can be emotional. Emotions are last when it comes to this shit.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, but
Emotions are more.
Yeah. So, the idea, I think black women should divorce it.
Yeah, I also think so. Yeah.
No, I think they should divorce it. Yeah, because it's not nice to be independent, my guy.
True.
Yeah, that's why there are mostly bitter women out here. Yeah, because they are strong and independent, and no niggas want those people. Yeah, you're gonna end up alone.
Yeah.
No, I as well phone
independent.
Look, here's the thing. In the team do independent, strong, independent.
Yes.
I'm not needed. My services are not needed there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because here's the thing. The worst thing a woman can say to a man is that I look dingy. Never.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing you can say because it gives me purpose in taking care of you and the kids. If we got kids. Never. The moment you you're a strong, independent woman, you're taking away my purpose.
Yeah.
So what's going to stop me from cheating on you? Because I need someone who needs me to do.
There might be some comments that say, "I can't think
in what form? Because I dalwanga njam. If let's go with a Christian analogy. Yeah, whereby Adam was created and then Eve was created because Adam seemed lonely. Other animals had, your counterparts up and everything. They all had their Eve. Adam only saw all those animals as lesser than him.
Yeah.
But when he saw Eve, what did he say? Bone of my bones.
Yeah.
That's what he said. Bones of my bones, flesh of my flesh. Yeah,
yes.
That's where he saw his equal. Yeah, his partner. That's what he saw. His wife. His Eve. Yeah, proving that not that Eve is lesser because he's made from Adam.
Yes.
Yeah, but he saw what is equal to him in a manner that he saw someone who can do things he cannot do and make him better than who he is.
As if they're complete.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, completion.
Yes.
Now, that's what you call a perfect being, a man and a woman.
Yeah.
That's what perfection is. Now, the perfection we're seeking is man and a woman, not just one person. Not a man and a man, not a woman and a woman, a man and a woman. And I'm not even trying to be homophobic here. I'm just being honest. I have nothing against gay people or lesbians or whatsoever. I have nothing against that. They make their choices. They're adults. It's fine. I made my own choices to be heterosexual. It's fine.
Yeah.
I don't go around trying to kill them or put them in jail for that. That's their choices. But at the same time, they should allow me to have my choices. Yeah. So at the same time, my guy, what's a man's value into society? Society. Society. As we keep on saying men's duty, kaloku siyazazi ii-roles zethu and whatsoever. Andifuna ube ngathi sithethe izinto ezingazaziyo la. Sonke sayalwa. Yabo? Sonke. Awumgidi futhi. Andiyazi kwaphuma ngowenkukhu abawaphuma isicawu babenze njani. Andiyazi. I enter nowhere. But into endiyaziyo, yonke yomXhosa ephume ngolu hlobo lethu. And attack, I'm not attacking no one. I'm just being honest. Motherfucker, uphuma phaya bazwayibe impahla zobukrwala. So kuba ufike phaa ufike uhlala ufunde lo mazasixhenxe uphume esayithini. Yabo? Utye ijuice nenkukhu. Now here's the thing, I'm not bashing because amanye babo sidlale nabo phaa, we know uba bahambe le ndlela sihambileyo, but the last part abahamba ngayo. But it's fine. Andifuna usibe lapho qhoba le siyithethayo. Because if sizangena kule, there has to be a lot of can of worms that we're gonna happen up. And it's gonna end up in a fight, so let's not.
You don't want to pick up a fight, it's unnecessary.
Let the motherfuckers enjoy their lives, man. Come on.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, remains a choice now, man. Yeah, bro.
So suppose the role of man.
Yeah.
Society. Yeah,
Xa uzicacisa irole yakho mfowethu uba yithini society irole yakho mfethu. Damn, this motherfucker is disappointing me right now.
nerole yami kwamna ngisebenza khona yani
Ngikubuzela uba uphelele na. I'm ashamed to even call you Saluka. I'm disowner. I'm disowner.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, my guy. In my view, let me save you, as I always did, even back in the days. Well, let me save you, Jawachos. Mna irole ye nansika ye Jan. Yeah, well, as we said. Hey, guys, as I'm doing what you say, you have abandoning it. Way. Now, as I was saying, irole Jan, is to protect
and provide.
That's the first thing. When it comes to your community, you protect the children. First things first. And the women. And it. That's what it says. Those are the main two things of Newuzen. But ukimisebenzi is closer men and closer women. That imisebenzi apa cannot be done without men, cannot be done without women. A man plays a certain role. Especially when you depend on
Yeah.
Especially xa uxhelwa inkomo okanye kusenza into ethile thina abantu who are still following our culture. Exactly. So those men are important because they are the leaders of non-community of our society. Ngaba bayaziyo umkhombandlela uba ufanele uhamba ngaphi kunye namaxhekwazi.
Yes.
And bona they lead everything, but amaxhekwazi they lead everything else beneath those lamaxhego. Uyabona ngamadoda ngaya. That's why kufuneka kubekho abafana abathena abafunda yonke nawo yakho. So that ukusoloko abantu who know our ways and everything.
Yes.
So yonke lento iyathungelana. Do you see ba society yethu, when it comes to izinto zamasiko, we still see the significance of what a man is and what a woman is. Because ayikho indoda ezasuka pha ihambe esebenza eziko. Ihambe esebenza ekitchen utshentsheni. So abantu abangomama babaluleke to play their own role on that side, and they are the ones who accepted that role. Wow, they know what it is, and then they are brought up amantombazana to follow that role. And us, we are brought up to follow that same role. If this is ancient times, even now, we would be following a role of Masamba so Handa, and then someone else has to cook the meat that we hunt.
Yes.
Uba kuhamba kuyogawula umntu udlala irole yakhe. So ilaa nto izama ubonisa the balance. If you are observant enough, uyibone leyo uba no man, akho mntu ucinezelwayo here, but everyone has input kule way, and then the outcome is positive at the end of the day.
Akube ku-highlight kuthiwe hayi ubani wenze kakhulu. Into equal.
Iproblem yabantu ngoku xa usithi umuntu hayi bekusuppose uyapheka kaloku nale nto uthi uthentshini ngoku mna athi qonda uba that's sexist kwathintshini. Why are you saying that's sexist? Because you heard someone say it on TV, because you heard someone say it on kwinantsika because movement is cities. And then ngoku umuntu is saying just because you are masculine as a man, you are being misogynistic, like toxic masculinity. Ain't no such thing as toxic masculinity. Because that same masculinity you're calling toxic is the same masculinity that has to put his life on the line to protect when. In that. Whoever who's expected to die in a relationship first is the one who leads the relationship. Because you stand to lose more than anyone else. When you die, the woman can remarry. When now you can remarry, ne? But here's the thing: when you die, she will have to dying in a cause that you were protecting her.
Okay.
She can go and remarry someone else. Yeah, but
Yeah.
never. So